the adoption of AI and it helping with your cash flow? Or are you seeing it helping with the cash flow, and how are you specifically using it in today's business model?
So, as an organization, even we give a real thought about it. Do we really want AI at this point in time, wherein there are a lot of discussion and a lot of concerns in regards to their data security, and will it be safe for the for us, to be the first one to get that implemented at a larger scale, because Johnson Control is one of the biggest organizations, right? So we gave a thought, and after seeing a lot of capabilities, it was mind-blowing to see the kind of functionalities that agentic AI brings into the table. So we are about to implement the agentic AI in the credit domain, because that's a bloodline of any business. That's where you first bring in your customers, you review their credibility scores. That's a first checkpoint, so we want to make sure that the first checkpoint should be more accurate, right? And that involves a lot of to and fro communication with sales, right? If we deny any of those projects, that requires a lot of negotiations as well. And it's really hard, right, with limited number of people. If you have to re-review a whole bunch of accounts, their credibility score, it is important that you have to be updated in market, what's going on, right? How their financial looks like. If they are filing SAC, we need to make sure that we go ahead and re-review those if they are publicly traded. If not, then we have to do a manual checks and do all the calculations manually. So that requires a lot of to and fro communications. But with agentic AI, I think most of these repetitive tasks will be handled by AI. The exceptional thing and the decision-making aspects would be more with us. So I guess that's helping us a lot now.
Great, thank you. When I think about your role at Johnson, you've probably got people that are afraid of losing their jobs and roles. And so, aside from talking about where you see the balance between AI, agentic AI, and where you need the human in the loop, how are you addressing that human factor of fear of AI?
So to me, I mean, AI will definitely take some of the stuff. I would not say it as a job, but some of the responsibilities will be set aside, specifically which are repetitive activities, or there are activities which have set or aligned rules which needs to be followed as per the SOPs or strict guidelines. Those responsibilities will be definitely set aside, so the team members will get an additional opportunity to look at the exceptional cases and make some decisions which required a manual intervention. We gave a thought about it. We have introduced AI. We are using it in our organization for making decisions specifically related to credit. But still there are a lot of exception to it, which we have to review manually, because AI can check the data points, can validate what's happening with the company in across the verticals, across different portals, but that cannot do a tactical negotiation with sales, right? That's a place where manual intervention is required. So I guess this will help us and elevate our roles. Rather, it will not degrade or will remove the people from their jobs. Rather, it will support and elevate the role more into leadership and decision making on tactical aspects with sales negotiations, right? And specifically talk about from credit prospect, right? AI definitely can do a lot, but that definitely requires for our customers, it is important that we constantly touch base with them, right? So I guess relationship management is something which will play a crucial role for the people managers and the people who are sitting and have some time. So I guess that's the area wherein they can invest those time and facilitate customer with much more support, right, at this point in time. So I don't take it as a challenge, but yeah, that will definitely help us to take a proactive approach, what currently we do not have. In most of the cases, get a notification for bankruptcy once that takes place, right? Especially in 2021, 2022 scenario. Since after COVID, we have seen a lot many companies, specifically in US, right? They have filed bankruptcy in healthcare sector and in retail domains. So this will definitely give us a dynamic dashboard to take a proactive approach, because if one analyst is handling around around 50,000 accounts, that's definitely not possible for anyone to go and look it on a daily basis. We do have a dashboard. Every organization does have a dashboard to look at it, but agentic AI plays a crucial role here because it actually collates all the updated news from the market, right? And it creates a set of database wherein it will dynamically give you the table which clearly shows these are the accounts which are in risk based upon certain given parameters, inputs, which definitely we can customize as per our convenience, right, based upon industry to industry. So I guess AI is definitely going to help us a lot in future.
I am going to steal one of their rapid fire questions and go down the list. Where do each of you think that AI is going to have the biggest impact in this life cycle of order to cash, say in the next 5 years? We'll start with Krishna first.
So I'll say that will actually autonomous the cash applications process, because that's an easy one, right? You need to tally out a lot of things. That's a biggest mess what most of the companies have at the moment. The unapplied cash, we have the cash sitting out there, but we cannot record it, right? So that is something I'll do.